Hey team, this is Scorpius. Just installed this window last night, solo dolo. Just me and the good Lord. He helped me through it. I think that might be a first for YouTube. You might want to see that video. I want to show you why it's dangerous to do floating tile no matter how thick your mud is. That can stay, but you'd have to come back and reset it and hold it for like 30 minutes, which would be a complete waste of time. Or you could do this here. See that center bubble? Okay, run it across the base of your tile line. Put your screws in. Run it across all the way to the end. That way when you put your mud and back butter, use your thicker base, not your thinner stuff. That way it'll hold. You can build the rest of your castle up on top of that. And then from here, we'll start in that corner and run upwards and somehow try to match the blend on this tile pattern. There's going to be a wall right here, so we don't have to worry about the complete match, except until we get around about here. So that's going to be freaky. I don't know how it's going to work. I should actually, I think what I'll do is probably put a transition piece or something, tweak it a little bit, because otherwise I'd have to build this whole wall down and then bring it down to that wall there. And I really want to use the corner of that wall and bring it this way and run it upwards just to alleviate all of this mess. But if that is the case, if I come down on my stacks from this line here, ooh, that's going to be a lot. And it's going to be a whole lot of extra time. So I don't want to have to do that. I can measure it, and I'm using 3/16 grout spacers. And these guys are doing a wonderful job. I'm using the T's, not the crosses. And what I can do is I can set up pretty much a ledger or a journal and draft it all the way down to where my base tile, my base plate tile, which would be 5 inches off the ground, where that will be. And then I can situate where it's going to meet going long ways. Now that's a lot of extra work. I'm not really into that, and so it really is not an appealing technique that I want to use. But like in instances like this right here, we can just run all the way up and finish it. I know you see that other tile. This is an insurance claim job, so long story short, the wall got destroyed by someone's car. They ran into the wall, so they called on Scorpius to excuse me guys, restore the wall. And we broke it down, demoed the entire thing, repurposed the window, saved the company a lot of money for the window and a lot of the certain things like this. We're gonna restore this countertop, get it back. There's a seam here, it's natural. We're gonna redo that one, get it back tight. But on this section here, we're just gonna run it up, and there are wall trim pieces that go over it, so I didn't feel like it was necessary to pull that, of course, and here as well. And the tile was just seamlessly connect underneath, and then as you can see here, that brown trim that goes along the wall system of the restaurant will just continue to go all the way across here, here, and then there, and then you won't even tell the difference. So why do the extra work if you don't have to? Tonight, my plan is to get this space filled, run that all the way up, and start on this system here so that on the next day we can just finish it. I'm gonna probably use quick fast set mortar so that I can tile within 2 to 3. I can grout within 2 to 3 hours of finishing this section, and then we'll start over there. By the time we get done with the grout and the cleanup and all that, we can come back and finish that same day, same play, and close that chapter. We'll build this wall out and then shift this desk back, or the countertop, because as you can see, it at the grout lines, it shifted at least 1 inch. All right, with the reference to my finger. Maybe not a full inch here, but it did shift. Here it looks like it shifted a little bit more, maybe 2 inches. Okay, see that? And we got to get it back to the wall. So I'm waiting on my tile system to be finished so that I can get this shifted back and this shifted forward to the wall. And then we can put the backsplash back on, which was repurposed, and work on this guy, finish out this tile system here, clean up, reset the cabinet that I had to remove in order to tear this wall out, and call it a day, folks. All right? And that's what it's all about. This is Skorpius. If you like my work, like and subscribe, man. People don't find me too interesting, but I do some stuff that I don't usually see on YouTube, so you might want to check it out. Build our channel up. I'll do videos that are techniques, that have the techniques that you might be interested in. I rebuilt this brick wall here. Like, I cleared all of this. All of this was an empty space, okay? So I had to pull the window, which did not get damaged because the wall kind of caved in perfectly. She hit it about right here, and so it just tore all that in. And I demoed the brick. I repurposed the vast majority of it. As you can see over there on this wall here, I only bought 20 bricks. Those are wood on the outsides, but underneath in the middle there's the other Chicago antique style brick that's used right here. So this is hard to find. The only way I was able to find it after going to several different brick yards or establishments was that they found a house that they were from one demoed house that had these same style bricks, so they matched perfectly. This is the original. I did not take this brick column down, but I did start the column here. You can kind of see it, but it is seamless nonetheless. I started the brick column here, and then I blended it over, ran it up, and there we go. This window will be cased out, so you can see some space back there. I did put my brick ties in, my strong ties to hold it to the wall, going up about every 6 rows. So I went from here, I had my first set here. I don't know if you can see it. And guys, when you're doing your brick and mortar, you have to have them, or else your wall is going to be freestanding, and you don't want that, especially if it's a structural wall. Where are they? Oh, there it goes. There's one there. See him? That's one tied to the wall there. And then there are 2 on each side. Then I came back up, did that guy there. See if we can get a zoom in on it. There he goes. So that's tied in to the brick mortar base so that the wall is not just freely floating as a column. And then as you go up, you have the same thing, okay? So those safety measures are important. Do not forget that, especially if you're doing commercial work or work that has high liability involved. If you are interested in seeing how I got this window in by myself, check the video. I haven't published it yet, but I am going to make a short for it, and probably like an 8 to 12 minute long form. It took me hours to do because I had to figure it out, and a lot of it was just a lot of overthinking. And the window probably weighed, I don't know, anywhere from 250 to 300 pounds. This thing is not light. Here's the casing of the window when it's going to be done. That's what it's going to look like. We're going to go with the old varnish look of the French restaurant, Le Madeleine. And once we're done, they are going to give us our 5-star review, which we pretty much already have. We just got to finish the job. The vast majority of the liability in the job was in that window and in the brick the column reconstruction. So since that's done, it is currently 11:38 Central on a Monday, of the 24th of March of 2025. Wait, 24? Hold on. Yeah, today's the 24th of 2025 of March. Okay, yeah, that's right. Clear skies. You should have seen that storm come through right when I was fixing to put that window up. And I was propped up, man. It's crazy. You'll love it. Just go into it. You'll see it happening. This was not staged. It was wild. And I loved it. So, guys, follow, like, subscribe, comment, share. Get involved. I am Skorpius. I love you guys. I want you to join the channel. I want you to help the channel, and I will return the favor. I am solid, and I want you to be too, and we will do this together and learn with me, because I do it all, from landscape and lawn care, as you can see. Let's put a light on that so you can see. Look at that. Huh? My zero turn. That's my baby zero turn, and that's my big boy, which is out of commission. Okay, the Cub Cadet and the little Dixon. All right. Landscape, lawn care, roof work. It doesn't matter. Skorpius. I may not be one of a kind, but at dadgum very unique. You might want to get involved. Look at this here. All right. I am fully loaded, fully outfitted for contracting, and this is what we do. Okay, so don't be afraid to chime in, get on board. We'll build a community, and I'll build you up, and you guys can build me back, critique my work, tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me what I'm saying wrong, and I'll do the same. I'll modify and I'll adjust, and I'll help more people. Thanks for checking in, listening thus far. Skorpius checking out. Let's get started.